Someone is defending you against heinous gossip. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. Someone is defending you against heinous gossip. Now, I need somebody to drop in the comments and say, gossip won't break me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, gossip won't break me. Now, what is gossip? And of course, y'all, we're going to get directly into this rhinology, but I did some real research, y'all. And so, gossip is casual or unconstrained conversation or reports about other people, typically involving details that are not confirmed as being true. Yeah. Somebody drop in the comments and say it was a lie. Basically, y'all. Yeah, make sure you drop in the comments and say it was a lie. And so anybody who feels comfortable with participating in a narrative that you don't even know is true, anybody who feels comfortable with participating in lies, slander, or even a conversation that involves you in a negatively impacted way, don't even care about you for real. They're not a true family member, a true friend, a true associate, a true person or acquaintance of your circle. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Now, we have seen TMZ, we've seen Breakfast Club, other celebrities on other celebrities, influencers on other influencers, right? We've seen media outlets of all sorts do this very thing. And y'all know where it starts from? Them really not liking the person or people they're talking about, even the business they're talking about, right? What happens is that person, that business or those people have a great brand. They have a great face card. They have a wonderful name, and they're just hoping that they the BS. They're just hoping that they're not really who they say they are. They're hoping. And so to justify where they are in life and to justify why they have the success that they have to spread rumors and create a narrative, right? I'm not saying that the Illuminati is not real, right? I'm not going to say it's not real because I do believe there are evil groups in the industry and just wicked people in high places. I truly believe that. But some of the people they saying in there ain't in there. But that comes from gossip. And that comes from people saying, so since you made $1 million this year, you know what? He in the Illuminati. That's gossip. But when a person has been truly called in their purpose, on their God-given assignment, there's going to be people who we call defenders. Yeah. And they're going to defend your honor. They're going to defend their honor, right? And so what these people do is they make sure they keep your legacy alive. They make sure they keep your name from being dragged through the dirt. They make sure that they speak about the great things that you do. Understand something, y'all. Someone is defending you against the gossip, right? Whether this is family gossip, business gossip, friend gossip. Listen, y'all. Even your enemies will protect you within the gossip unless they have conjoined with other enemies. But sometimes, y'all, the people who we think are our enemies are not our enemies for the reason why we think they are our enemies, right? Sometimes a person is your enemy because they can't be your friend. They wish they were around you. They wish they can be with you. They wish that they can participate in the activities in which you participate in. But they can't. So you know what? I'm an enemy. But y'all remember when it says in the Bible, y'all, that God will make your enemies your footstools? Guess what? That just may be the time where your enemies speak great about you. That just may be the time when your enemy uplift you and you don't even know nothing about it. This is what I'm saying, y'all. Someone is defending you against heinous gossip. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Now, y'all know every time I do a long intro, y'all, it's some real stuff that's about to be said. And anything that I have said, y'all, is not just me blowing smoke up you know what. It's the real. And so the real has to be exposed. Somebody drop in the comments and say, expose the real, Reno. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say expose the real Reno. But let's go ahead and get directly into this, y'all. Of course, we are in the famous living room, y'all, right here in front of the legendary great couch. Anytime I'm in this position, y'all, something legendary gonna be said, and that's just how they go, y'all. All right. Of course, y'all, I had a great day, marvelous day. Yes, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. You know what I'm about to say. I have been working on the school. So y'all make sure y'all go over to the Rich Mentality Academy. I'm sure y'all tired of hearing it, y'all, but that's what your boy got going on right now. All right. However, I can't forget about the family. Okay. So I'm sending nothing but love, peace, and prosperity. I hope y'all are having a great day because my day has been marvelous. All right. But anyway, y'all, make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get right into it, family. So, number one, this is why they are defending you, okay, against the gossip. Because everybody don't get defended. Make sure you understand that. Everybody don't get defended. It could be a person who they know is full of BS. However, the things that they are saying is probably not even true. But guess what? Since this particular person is full of BS, they're not a good person, we ain't gonna say nothing bad, but we ain't got nothing to do with it. But when you got a good, name about yourself, a good face card, and people know who you are, guess what they do, y'all? They defend you, all right? But I just wanted to throw that in there. Anyway, number one. They know your character. This is why, y'all, they are defending you. Because they know your character. All right. Have y'all ever heard of the saying, never judge a book by its cover? I'm sure y'all have, because this saying has been around ever since William Shakespeare has been living. But the point is, y'all, never judge a book by its cover. You don't know what you're going to get just because of what it looks like. You don't know how this person is going to respond or react just by what their facial expression says. It's been people who I have approached, male and female, and they had the worst looking face ever. But as soon as I said something, it's like the egg cracked. Like, oh, I can't believe you said something. Yeah, man. That was some of the most friendliest people I've met. And then I've seen people who had like a very approachable face, like a very approachable, good vibe having, high frequency type of person. And as soon as you walk up to them, they like, yeah, in so many words, don't talk to me, right? Never judge a book by its cover. Y'all know who are great for stuff like this, y'all? Celebrities. And one may call me a celebrity, right? One may say, Reno, you a celebrity too. Although I feel like I'm a regular person, y'all. But at the end of the day, it's certain people who gonna judge me without even knowing me. But y'all follow me now. A celebrity, they have to have all these 32 teeth showing, all the veneers showing. They have to have the grill showing. They have to be nice all the time, right? But the moment they're not showing that, guess what we do? They're not a good person. They're a bad person. They don't have good vibes. I hate I ever supported them. And the list goes on. But never judge a book by its cover. That just may be the best person you ever met if you get to know them. And oftentimes, y'all, that be the case. You realize that, man, this celebrity really cool. They're really nice. They're a good person. They help people. They have empathy. I'll never forget when Tupac said on an interview, he was like, I have compassion. I have empathy. Like a lot of times, y'all, people who are celebrities, you misconstrue them. You think that they're some type of gruesome animal or some type of stuck-up pig, but in actuality, they may be just as down to earth as you. And that's me, y'all. Right? Y'all probably meet me in person and y'all would not believe that I believe how down to earth I am. Very down to earth. I eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with you. I grill some food. I have a drink with you. I mean, I kick it, right? But that is a person who truly has character, all right, and down to earth. The point is, y'all, when people are defending you against the gossip, it's because they know your character. They know you're not acting. They know it's not a game. They know that you are for real. They know that this is who you are on camera and off camera. Yeah, because a lot of people are public successes and then private failures. So on camera, they show all 32. I'm going good, man. Everything is great. But then off camera, you see them with their head down. They don't believe in themselves. They're not as confident. And we all have our moments, don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is when this embodies a person, this is actually who they are. So when a person know your character, they know that you are the same on camera and off camera, in front of people and not in front of people. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 2, your actions speak louder than words. Your actions speak louder than words. Listen, y'all, there's people who don't have the best personality in life. It's people who don't know how to talk as well. And when I say talk as well, I'm not talking about like Floyd Mayweather, barely can understand English. And all y'all know is the color of money is green and it spins. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like people who sometimes can say things in a gruesome way. They don't mean no harm, but it's been said. And like I always tell people, just because you pulled the trigger and didn't mean to hit somebody, it doesn't mean that you should not be held accountable for the life that you just took. You follow what I'm saying? Stray bullets kill too. They do. So with that being said, when your actions speak louder than words, guess what? You may not have the best personality, but if you are feeding the homeless in a good spirit, right? If you are helping millions of people by uplifting, if you are pouring into other people, if you are doing all these great acts and great works from a great place, understand something, y'all. Your actions speak louder than words. Maybe you made a mistake in 2020. But if your actions is speaking louder than the words you spoke in 2020, am I going to believe the person you were in 2020, or will I believe the person you are in 2025? Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Your actions speak louder. Somebody drop in the comments and say my actions speak louder than words, right? Number 3, y'all, you had their back, right? You had their back. And so y'all know how this operates. This is only the laws of reciprocity, which means when a person do something great for you, you typically want to do something great for them. Not because they said you owe me a favor, or if you don't do this, I'm gonna do something to you. No, it's not threat oriented or threat motivated. It is the fact that, man, this person did something nice for me. You know what? I naturally want to do something nice for you. That's how it naturally goes. Make sense? And so, y'all, I'm going to speak about Dame Dash. Number 1, I love Dame Dash as a businessman. I even like his personality. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's funny. Could I be around it daily? Probably not. But can I watch it without it, bothering my soul and my spirit, or even being around him for a short period of time? It probably won't bother me as much. However, I like Dame Dash. But from what people say about Dame Dash in the industry, he wasn't the best person, right? He gave a lot of people, according to what they said. I'm not saying that this is facts, but according to what multiple people have said, they say he wasn't the best person, right? When you give people your butt to kiss, guess what? In the words of Jim Jones, the same floors where you gave people your butt to kiss, guess what? On your way up, they're going to be in the same position on your way down. And guess what? When you need something, they're going to give you what? Butt to kiss. So you want to be careful how you treat people on the way up, because they're going to be in them same spots on your way down. Now, everybody don't always come back down. Jay-Z went up and he been up ever since. But you do have cases like Dame Dash. They go up, then come back down. And now it's like, you remember that? Nah, we don't remember. Can you help me out real quick? You see my situation. You know who I am. Yeah, we know who you are. And this is why we're not doing it for you. Well, Rena, what does this have to do with anything? When you have people back, you see where I'm going? They don't mind helping you pay $20 million back in taxes. When you have people back, they don't mind working for you. When you've had people back, they don't mind speaking great about you. When you've had people back, they don't mind uplifting you, right? But when you don't have a person back, how can you expect for them to have your back when you gave them butt to kiss, right? But shout out to Dame Dash, though. I'm just being real. Number 4, y'all, it's going to be this right here. You are called, right? You are called. Now, family, when you are called, it comes with a great deal of responsibility, but it also comes with a great deal of respect. Some people respect God's people, y'all, and that's just what it is. If a person know that somebody is called or anointed, you're not going to catch them speaking too many heinous or bad things or even participating in things that does not have nothing to do with them, but they can't even stand to watch it because they know that this person has been called by God, bro. This person has been called by the Most High. How can you sit here and talk bad about this particular person? How? Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? So when you are called, you got to expect that people are going to defend you. Some people believe in your calling. They believe in your purpose. They believe in your gift. They believe in you because they know that it's not you who's operating, but it is God operating through you. Make sense of what I'm saying? Y'all remember the movie, The Bible? And it was the portion where it was about Jesus. And when he was carrying, his cross or his torture stake, right? What happened is that one of the servants seen him. Everybody is treating Jesus like he ain't who he is. But when this particular servant seen him, he said, "My Lord, are you okay?" Right? According to what the movie is portraying. But around that arena, he says, "My Lord, are you okay?" He still acknowledged the beat man, a man who they're making a mockery of. He don't look the best right now. He looks bad right now, right? But he still acknowledged him as my Lord. This is when you know that you have been called. And for him to acknowledge Jesus in that particular time, in that condition, it lets you know that when you are called, some people actually respect it. A lot of people actually do. And so what I'm saying is, y'all, you are called. No, I'm not saying you're Jesus. No, nobody is. Not even me. Nobody is. I don't care who you talking about. Nobody's Jesus. But y'all get the point. When you're called, there's a lot of people who respect your calling. Number 5, y'all, loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. All right, somebody drop that down below in the comments and just say it 3 times. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Yeah, loyalty, y'all. See, I believe you have 3 forms of loyal. You got brand loyal, you have loyal to a fault, and you have loyal to the real. Yeah. So when a person is brand loyal, this is like a person saying, "Look, I like Pepsi, right? I don't care what Coke got going on. I don't care what Dr. Pepper got going on. I don't care what any other brand got going on, as long as they're coming with the same quality that made me fall in love with this brand, I'm cool." In other words, as long as they're still delivering as Pepsi, I'm cool. I'm brand loyal. I'm loyal to the brand. Then you have loyal to a fault. These are your individuals who love past the expiration date, right? They are friends until a person literally killed them. They are married or in a relationship literally till a person killed them. They know doggone well they ain't got no business being around this particular person, but they are loyal to a fault. Make sense what I'm saying, y'all? Now, the last one is loyal to the real. Now, this is what I believe people are loyal to when it comes to defending you against heinous gossip or heinous gossip. Now, it can be also brand loyal, which is good, but I like for a person to be loyal to the real. Don't be loyal to me just because I have a brand, right? But be loyal to me because I am real. Be loyal to me because I am who I say I am. Be loyal to me because I am the type of person who would give the shirt off of my back. Be loyal to the real because I speak truth. A lot of people like Cat Williams because he's real. Now, I don't know the brother, personally, but from what he portrays and from what he has done factually, right? The money that he has taken out of his account, his pockets, the people he have employed, that comes off as real. I want to see you eat. I want to see you live. I want to see you continue to do comedy. I want to see you have a business and prosper. This is the mentality of Cat Williams. Reno, what are you saying right now? That's you. People are loyal to you because you're real. You're real. Not because you're getting on camera and saying, hey guys, what do you want to do? That sounds fake. Y'all remember when Deion Sanders had checked the guy? He was talking regular before the cameras came on. But then when the cameras came on, hey, Deion, what's going on, buddy? And Deion was like, hey, man, talk to me regular, bro. And the guy ain't get it at first. He wasn't loyal to the real. You ain't real, bro. Be real. And that's the point with yourself. You're real. And so a lot of people are loyal to the real. Brand loyal is cool, right? Because they're saying, look, I'm here for the brand. But see, don't be here because of the brand for me, right? Be here because I'm real. Be here because whatever come out my mouth is real. Be here because Reno will give you the shirt off his back. Be real. Be here and loyal to me because you know that the things that I do came from a great place. Be loyal to the real, right? But anyway, y'all, that's going to conclude this video. All right. Someone is defending you against heinous gossip. Understand that, y'all. Y'all know I got to come with these bangers. Y'all make sure y'all go over to the Rich Mentality Academy. Join the membership. Go meet your tribe. Y'all be sure to book a one-on-one session with your boy if you want to have a conversation with me. Once again, book a one-on-one session with your boy if you want to have a conversation with me. Be sure to check out any one of my books, family. And of course, y'all get a Yes Sir t-shirt. All right. But I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.